Tonight's audience for my speech: Vicky Gibraltar, Michael Bellman, and Kayla Haas. Good luck, everyone.
Have you ever been listening to your favorite song and started playing the air guitar? Have you ever thought to yourself, who would make the guitar that I so imaginatively play? I'll be talking to you tonight about the history of guitars, components, types, along with how guitars have influenced music and people. My purpose is to share with you about something I love: guitar. When I am done, you will all know a little bit more about this instrument. I'll be going over some key points about this instrument and what makes it what it is today. Now, the guitar cannot be dated back further than the 15th century. The people of Malaysia are considered to be the inventors of the guitar. The roots of the guitar originate from Spain. Developed from the ukulele, the early guitar was quite small and only strung with 4 paired strings. The strings were the same note, different octaves, to make a more full sound. This was not believed to be a serious instrument and did not receive much respect during the Baroque period. There was a 5th string added during that period to the guitar. However, during the 1750s, a 6-course guitar arose, just like the 12-string we know today. Now, there are 2 main types of guitars. If I can volunteer. The 2 types of guitars that we mainly know today are the acoustic and the electric guitars. Now, acoustic guitars have a long fretted neck, flat wooden soundboard, ribs inside the guitar to support the flat wooden soundboard, and a flat back, most often with incurved sides. There are many types of acoustic guitars: classical, flamenco, steel string, flat top, folk, arch top, and 12-string. Electric guitars produce little sound without amplification. This type of guitar is commonly used in rock and roll, jazz, R&B, and blues. Here's some very important components of the guitar. The tuning knobs for tightening and untightening the strings for various tuning occasions. The volume and tone knobs for tuning your guitar up and down. The tremolo. The pickups which pick up the guitar sound and put it into the amplifier. The pickup selector, which chooses which pickup you're using. The bridge. And lastly, we wouldn't have any sound unless we plug the guitar in via the guitar input. Now we have sound. Thank you, Michael. Constructed for both right and left-handed players. Depending on which hand you are, your dominant hand will be doing most of the strumming. Your left hand will be pressing and releasing the strings for different sounds and tonalities. Thank you. Now, Jimi Hendrix is believed to be one of the greatest electric guitarists of modern rock music. He's a modern guitar solo pioneer, and one of his colleagues that was on tour with him was quoted as saying, "I will not follow this man in set, for he makes my playing looks too infantile." He was very timeless, and his style is still remembered today. Another guitarist, lead guitarist that we know, Angus Young. He's a lead guitarist for AC/DC, a songwriter, and co-founder of AC/DC, and now is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This shows that the guitar is not just an instrument. It is a tool in which ordinary men become entrepreneurs and personifiers of their emotions and feelings. The guitarists can take a genre of music and make it their own. Their personal styles are as exclusive as a fingerprint. This individual style guarantees their music to be instantaneously recognizable. In the late 1930s, people were influenced from bass, acoustic guitar, and drums. The guitar could not be heard, unfortunately, and was considered a background instrument until the late 1930s, when the electric guitar was invented. This changed the landscape of music in the world as we know it. As John Mayer once said, "I'm singing what I want to sing based on the emotion of what the day feels like." That's what comes out of my mouth and guitar. That impacts people. They know anything can happen. Now today I've talked to you about evolution, components, and the origin of the guitar. I hope after what I've just said to you, you have made a better understanding and, more importantly, a better appreciation for that air guitar that at one time or another you have held in your hand. Joan Jett said it best when she so passionately stated, "My guitar is not a thing. It is an extension of myself. It is who I am." Thank you. And now, for my audience of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me on stage for the joyous reunion. For my audience, Vicki, Kayla, and Michael, this is Zach Kearse signing out. Good night.